Hi, I'm David Zuzka, the Chair of Biology here at LaSalle. And although COVID-19 has shut down our campus, I'm still here in the lab working on a gene expression experiment for my cell biology class, so they'll have data to work with remotely for the rest of the semester. Another consequence to COVID-19 here at LaSalle is that we've had to cancel our on-campus blue and gold days for admitted students. And unfortunately, this means that I'm not going to have the chance to meet many of you in person. But I still wanted to introduce you to our biology program. So I put together, using very rudimentary video editing skills, a video that will provide a tour of our department, a snapshot at what it looks like to be a biology major here at LaSalle, and a short introduction to some of our students. The science departments at LaSalle are located on the main academic quad in the heart of the campus. Our home is the second floor of Holroyd Hall. We take pride that we're one of the livelier programs on campus. Here's a pretty typical teaching lab. This one is used for first year classes, primarily for our freshmen, and of course, taught by our faculty. Here's a map of the biology curriculum. Students start at one of two places depending on their math placement scores when they enter as freshmen. They then complete a 3-course sequence that covers cell and molecular biology, organismal biology, and ecology. They're also required to take an upper-level sequence of biochemistry and molecular biology. Students then add 5 or 6 additional upper-level biology electives. In addition to biology classes, students also take chemistry, calculus, and physics. Altogether, the biology major maps pretty well to requirements for medical school and other graduate programs. One thing we believe very strongly is that biology is not about memorizing facts. Rather than present a set of facts to describe a process, we present you with experimental data, have you analyze the data, and draw conclusions to reach the facts. We also believe that engaging in authentic life science research provides the best training for our students. For example, all of our students participate in the Small World Initiative, a crowdsourcing approach to antibiotic discovery. Students isolate bacteria from soil samples, screen their isolates to identify those that produce antibiotics, and then characterize those that do. The research allows students to potentially impact a global health challenge, the rise of antibiotic-resistant bacteria. Students participating in the research program present their findings at a fall life science symposium. Students also have the opportunity to participate in C-phages, a research program run by the Howard Hughes Medical Institute. Students isolate novel phage, viruses that infect bacteria, and sequence and characterize their genomes. Students from this program have gone on to present their findings at regional conferences. We also work in the classroom. Here's one of the largest lecture halls you'll see at LaSalle. And here it is filled with one of our largest biology classes. Classes are pretty small at LaSalle. An average biology class may have 18, 19, 20 students. There are parts of our curriculum that are truly innovative. We offer a course, Life Science Innovation, in partnership with the Wistar Institute. Students identify Wistar technology with clinical and commercial potential interact directly with inventor scientists, and define key commercialization issues. At the end of the semester, students compete in a Shark Tank competition by pitching a panel of life science investors. We also partner with Pathway for Patient Health and Merck to offer students an accelerated path into the biopharmaceutical industry. Each week, subject matter experts from Merck come and teach a course in science regulatory affairs. Students in the course also have access to an online portal that matches them with biotech and biopharmaceutical companies for paid summer internships. Students also have the opportunity to get academic credit for performing faculty-mentored research across a range of different disciplines in biology. And faculty have recently published on subjects ranging from immune recognition of models of smallpox, the identification of novel biomarkers associated with cancer progression and metastasis, new mechanisms that regulate gene expression, and infectious disease in honeybee populations. Most of this work happens in the Collaborative Research Lab, or Core Lab. Here's a peek inside. This is generally the messiest of our labs. In a typical semester, we may have 40 or so students performing faculty-mentored research. Here's one of the newest toys in the lab, an Illumina iSeq Next-Gen DNA sequencer. It allows our students and faculty the opportunity to work with state-of-the-art equipment and perform cutting-edge genomic analysis. You're looking at a chip from the instrument. Each dot is a cluster of DNA. In total, there's over 4 million clusters of DNA that are all sequenced in parallel, producing a massive amount of data with each sequencing run. Many of our research students present their findings at national conferences. This past summer, I traveled to San Francisco with one of my research students, Frank Waltrich, who presented his findings on host pathogen interactions at the American Society for Microbiology's annual conference. And this fall, Jerry Ballou brought a contingent of his research students to present their findings on seizure-related brain damage at the Society for Neurosciences annual conference in Chicago. And our biology club runs a robust seminar series that brings scientists to LaSalle to give research talks and meet with students. We also hold an annual panel discussion on the challenges for underrepresented minorities in STEM disciplines. We also have a long and proud tradition of training undergraduates for admission to medical and other health professions schools. Students are supported with a comprehensive 4-year advisory program that prepares them for entrance into health professional schools, including med school. During freshman and sophomore years, students develop a plan to address academics, extracurricular activities, employment, clinical experiences, and personal development. During their junior year, students are matched with a personal, trained, and experienced pre-health advisor that will help them with the preparation of applications. Students may also take part in a clinical shadowing program that is run with Einstein Hospital, just up the road from LaSalle. Students' applications are carefully monitored during their senior year. Students are counseled on strategies to enhance their application, and emphasis is placed on developing interview skills. Over the past year and a half, we've built an active network of biology alumni on LinkedIn. Based on their profiles, we then built these word clouds that indicate the frequency of different occupations and different organizations that are alumni work for. And this year we completed a survey of graduates over the last 3 years and found that 100% of them were employed or enrolled in an academic program. Here's some of the places they're at. And we're proud to be ranked number 30 out of 803 biology programs in the country for best for the money, making us the number 2 ranked biology program in the state of Pennsylvania. We are proud to have Dr. Rhonda Hazel as one of our faculty members. She is the catalyst for a number of different volunteer opportunities for our students. Every month, she takes students to the Loaves and Fishes Soup Kitchen in Trenton, New Jersey to volunteer. She coordinates student participation in the annual Philadelphia Science Festival, and she takes students on medical mission trips to Haiti to provide much needed clinical care. And just this week, we worked with one of our alumni who's a medical student at Temple and collected and donated over 40 cases of personal protective equipment to Temple Medicine to help in the fight against COVID-19. And the biology department also acts as an occasional animal shelter. We found this guy on campus last spring, and he lived in the department for a week, going to class with students, hanging out in offices. It took a week for me to convince my wife, but eventually I was able to adopt him. And we found this guy in front of our building last fall. A student fostered him over the weekend, and then another student adopted him that following Monday. And this is Holroyd Commons. It's basically the living room of our department, where students and faculty hang out. Oh look, Pandemic, the board game. And there's a section that's covered in whiteboard walls. It was created by students. That's my research student, Frank, again. The whiteboards have become a center of creativity for our students, and they have produced some meme-worthy drawings. Though mainly used for studying, they sometimes serve as the site for exam reviews and even faculty brainstorming sessions. The Commons is also where we hold our traditional pancake breakfast, where faculty serve students pancakes on the first day of each semester. Sometimes faculty just break out in song. Beyond the Commons, there's a greenhouse on the roof. Our biology club has really taken that over, and there's a pretty strong gardening group up there. To see more, follow us on Instagram, Biology LaSalle U. The site is run by students. Speaking of them,
Hi, my name is Tess Kanovich, and I'm a senior at LaSalle University. I'm a biology and environmental science dual major. I chose to go to LaSalle because they gave me the best financial aid package, and then when I went and toured the campus, I really fell in love. It's small enough that you don't feel lost, but it's big enough that you don't feel like you're still in high school. Something valuable about the biology major particularly is a sense of community. If you go on the biology floor, we have the new Holroyd Commons. You'll see professors there and students there all hanging out, discussing upcoming tests. They have foosball tournaments sometimes, so it's a really good sense of community. And then the last question, I am graduating, I'm a senior and I've recently been accepted into a PhD program at Rutgers University. So I'm going to go there for the next 4 to 5 years to get my PhD.
Hello, everyone. My name is Roger Malerba, and I'm a senior honor student here at LaSalle, majoring in biology and minoring in business administration and entrepreneurship. I came to LaSalle just 4 years ago because I never felt like a number. Every time I stepped on campus, someone took the time to ask me about my interests and where I wanted to be in 4 years. It wasn't the normal cookie cutter presentation I got at a lot of other schools, and it made me feel like I'd found a home. Something unique about the biology department here is the ability to find out about a lot of different career paths other than just medical school and research. I think a lot of biology majors, including myself, come in thinking they have to follow one of those paths. But for me, I took a course called Life Science Innovation that helped me find my passion. And Dr. Zusko will make fun of me for using the word passion more than anyone. But that course really did teach me about the life science and biotechnology field and give me that passion to go for it. And so 4 years down the road, I'm pursuing a master's degree at the University of Southern California in healthcare decision analysis. And I'm also going to be working for a startup biotechnology company. Well, this is goodbye from my home, but welcome to the LaSalle family.
Thanks so much for watching the video. Feel free to connect with me. Just send me an email at zuzga@lasalle.edu or check us out on Instagram